In this video, let's talk about nipple piercings, just all the basic general info when it comes to nipple piercings. First and foremost, what I would like to talk about is the jewelry. So when it comes to jewelry, there's two basic styles of jewelry that are the most common when it comes to nipple piercings. That's gonna be barbells and rings. Barbells are pretty self-explanatory. They're just a basic barbell. Usually you're gonna do a 14 gauge or a 12 gauge. That's probably the two most common sizes for a barbell. And then for rings, you usually got captive bead rings or circular barbells. There's also seamless rings and clicker rings and all that other stuff. You know, sky's the limit. How far down that rabbit hole do you really want to go? But your common jewelry is barbells, captive bead rings, circular barbells. If you're getting pierced, it takes about 6 to 8 months to heal a nipple piercing. Yeah, that's right. I said 6 to 8 months. I know it sounds like a long time, but it goes by really fast. Usually takes like 6 to 8 months. But if you're getting pierced, right out the gate, I always recommend barbells, okay? Barbells are gonna be the easiest to heal, hands down, when it comes to nipple piercings. I like to start my barbells for nipple piercing out at 12 gauge, but also 14 gauge is totally acceptable. And then for barbells, I also start my barbells out a little bit long. They're a little bit long to give you plenty of room for swelling, healing, draining, discharge. All that fun stuff is gonna occur during the healing process. Now I tell every client, in 6 months, come back in and let's downsize that jewelry, okay? Let's put some jewelry that's a little bit more fitted, a little bit more snug, a little more secure. Something that's not gonna be so long it's gonna get caught and snagged on nearly as many things. You don't have to. This isn't like a lot of other piercings where it's definitely mandatory. I don't think you have to get a nipple piercing downsized. If you like the length of the jewelry, it's comfortable, you like the look, cool, awesome, leave it be. But it doesn't hurt to downsize and get it more fitted. After that, you got your aftercare. Like I said earlier, it's 6 to 8 months to heal. 6 to 8 months, I know it sounds like a long time, but trust me, it goes by fast. 6 to 8 months. Don't touch them, don't play with them, don't spin and rotate them, none of that fun stuff. Leave them alone, let them heal. So important. You have a scab in there, when you spin and rotate that jewelry, it's just like picking out a scab. So obviously we do not want to do that. Another thing that you don't want to do is put any hydrogen peroxide or alcohol or neosporin or Bactine or none of that stuff on there. Those products are way too harsh. They do a lot more damage than good. With this nipple piercing, just know you're gonna have highs and lows with it, okay? It's such a long healing period, you're gonna have highs and lows. You're gonna have somebody's gonna look really, really good. Otherwise, it's gonna be really pussy and funky looking. That's normal. But if anything looks not normal, don't hesitate and go to your professional piercer in your area and get them checked out. It never hurts. No hydrogen peroxides, none of those bottle cleaners, none of that stuff. But you do want to clean them still. You want to clean them with salt water. I always recommend a saltwater spray or a saline spray. Saline sprays, you can get them anywhere. We sell them here on the website. Any pharmacy in the first aid section is gonna have them. They're easy to get, so pick some up. There's no excuse not to use saline sprays. Saline sprays are also awesome because they're so easy to use. What you wanna do is you wanna take that saline spray and you're gonna spray both sides on both sides twice a day. So morning and night, twice a day. And then on top of your sprays, it's never a bad idea. When you're in the shower, just let the water kind of hit each nipple for like 20 seconds. Hot water kind of running over that piercing for 20 seconds is gonna kind of flush out dirt, bacteria, all that stuff that might be building up on the piercing. It's gonna flush it all off. And it's just gonna irrigate it really, really nicely. It's really good for the piercing. We all take showers every day. It's not hard to do. When you get out of the shower, you can wipe them down. That's totally fine, but never use Q-tips or cotton balls, all right? Q-tips and cotton balls, like little fibers gonna wrap around the jewelry, and they can cause like irritations and infections, all that fun stuff we don't want to happen. So no Q-tips or cotton balls, but if you need to wipe them with paper towels. Take a paper towel, fold it up, get the corner wet. After a hot shower, everything is really soft and just wipes right away. Paper towels are great for that very thing. What you don't want to do with nipple piercings, you don't want to swim. So public bodies of water, oceans, pools, lakes, jacuzzis, all that stuff has a lot of bacteria in it. If you got fresh piercings, all that bacteria is gonna go straight inside those fresh piercings. But with that being said, let me tell you a little hack. There is a hack to swimming with new nipple piercings, and that is waterproof bandages. So waterproof bandages, they sell them at any pharmacy in the first aid section where all the band-aids are. They're almost like little round ones or square ones, kind of like a little pasty. They're awesome. Put that over your fresh new nipple piercings, put your top over that. No one will even know you have those bandages on there, and you can swim all you want. Don't leave those bandages on there all day. You want your piercing to be able to breathe and air out. So swim, do your thing. When you get out, take the bandages off. After you dry off, of course, take the bandages off. Another thing to avoid is body fluids. So saliva, body fluids, all that fun stuff, keep off there, okay? It's just a lot of bacteria you don't need to be introducing to those fresh new piercings. And just know, you guys, Once you're healed, after the 6 to 8 months, do whatever you want. You don't have to worry about this stuff anymore. It's just during the initial healing phase, you really want to baby them and take care of them so they can heal properly. Can't stress that part enough. If you guys are going into a shop and trying to get a nipple piercing, there's a couple different things you want to look out for, and that's going to be your types of jewelry. Like I said earlier in the video, you always want to do a barbell. I think barbells are hands down the best to get pierced with, but then you got to also look at the metals. There's 3 basic, most common types of metals to get pierced when it comes to nipple piercing. That's going to be 316 LVM surgical steel, titanium, and solid yellow gold. You always want to do internally threaded. That's important. Internally threaded, and just make sure you're doing surgical steel, titanium, or yellow gold. When it comes to surgical steel, base price, you're probably looking like at our shop around $120, $150, somewhere in that ballpark, probably close to $150 range. Titanium to $250 range, and yellow gold, solid gold, you know, it's gold, so it's gonna be a lot more pricey. I mean, they could start at like $500 and go up, and that's for a pair. All those prices could vary drastically if you're doing like gems or no gems or any of that fun stuff on there, but that's kind of your basic ballpark of prices when it comes to getting nipple piercing. I think nipple piercings are amazing piercings. They're so cute. They look so good. They can really help to boost confidence and just so many things about them. I can't say enough good things. If you're thinking about doing it, get it done. Don't hesitate. Just make sure you seek out a piercer in your area who's qualified, knows exactly what they're doing, makes you feel comfortable. That's important. And yeah, if you're hesitating, you're just nervous about it, just know it's a quick, easy, super chill experience if you get it done properly. So hopefully you guys learned something from this video, and I can't wait to see you guys next time.